No, it was just one person. It was actually...
Oh, just one person on the cross.
Just one person.
Yeah, she's got a bad attitude. I could see the look on her face. Yeah, she can't do it. Driving the car.
Just that time that he purchased
just that 1
it.
hour. It was just what happened that 1 hour.
You'd just been honest when you first came out and said, you try to pull the technical defense. You turned around and gave me the finger.
That's a lie.
I know it's a lie. My sympathies are with her, but she had better straighten her son out.
In this episode of Caught in Providence, a woman got a ticket for failing to yield a right-of-way. At a crosswalk, no less. Let's take a look.
Familiero, good morning.
Good morning, Johan.
Did I pronounce that right?
Yes.
I did. I'm on a roll, Inspector Quinn.
I heard you.
Yeah, I got that name right?
I thought you just pulled that one out, but that was pretty good.
Yes, that was very good.
So it turns out that the woman wasn't even around for her actual court date. In explaining why, she said that she made a mistake about the date for her court hearing, but when she realized she made the mistake, she informed the court.
Yeah, I mean, you were doing court on the 23rd. We had Inspector Quinn. He had his entire staff here. Everyone was waiting. They said, Familiero's coming in today.
There was extra coffee, extra donuts, and all out-of-pocket expense from me.
I'm so sorry.
Inspector Quinn is just a really funny guy, and it was really nice of the judge to still go ahead to treat her case as if it was her actual court date. Not many judges would do that, and a lot of them would have dismissed her case altogether or charged her double.
Two choices, or three choices, really. You can pay the fine, or you can have it dismissed on your good driving record, unless there is something really good that you want to tell me that you think will help you.
No, I was actually coming from school.
Looks like the life of that one person didn't matter, and that's kind of a lame excuse. Besides, something feels like she's not being entirely truthful about the fact that she didn't know what she did when she just pulled over.
Inspector Quinn.
You know what, Your Honor, I don't know. I believe it's what the statute requires, 5 or more in a crosswalk before you stop.
So what you're saying is, if I hit one person, that's not bad.
No, there wasn't any accident. No.
No, we know you didn't hit it.
The judge has to be the nicest man I've ever seen. As long as she was remorseful and realized her mistake, then all seems to be forgiven. I'm glad her case got dismissed on account of her good driving record.
So you want to have it dismissed on your good driving record?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Just remember.
Yes, I've learned my lesson.
It's not 5 or more. It's like
yes,
one
I know
counts.
now. I know better now.
All right.
Another moment with good old Judge Caprio. Here, a woman continued driving and went right past the sign after it turned yellow and then red. That was definitely intentional. So, let's take a look.
Valley Street on February 29th, 2016. Take a look. The light is yellow, it's red, and there you go. There's no question about that.
So she's finally got an interpreter because she seems to have some issues communicating. She said that on one of the videos where she violated the rule, her boyfriend already paid for that. Take a look at what Judge Caprio said in reply to that.
Didn't pay it.
No, no lo paga.
There was 10 of them, Judge. Might have paid the other 8.
He sent the money through the mail. Yesterday. He sent it yesterday. And the other one was her daughter.
She definitely spoke like someone who is not ready to take any type of accountability. Even if it was her daughter that violated the rule, she would still have to pay at the end of the day. The smart thing to do here would be to acknowledge it and talk to the judge about potential resolutions.
I'm going to leave that open.
So, él va a dejar ese abierto hasta que llegue el pago.
I'm going to charge her $85 for the one her daughter went through the light.
Y te va a cobrar el...
This woman's got a really bad and nonchalant attitude about her, which is just weird because the judge would have most likely forgiven her and dismissed the entire case or drastically reduced the amount that she's supposed to pay if she would have been nice. Well, looks like she's got to pay everything now.
She's 20.
20? Mm-hmm. Well, her daughter can pay for it.
Que tu hija puede pagarlo.
Es que ella ahora fue que empezó a trabajar.
She just started working.
Yeah, she's got a bad attitude. I could see the look on her face. Yeah, she can't do it.
Check this next interesting case out. A woman was charged with improper display of plates. That's a little on the high side as far as serious offenses go, so let's get into it and find out what happened.
Plates. Did you have one plate on the car?
Yes.
Why?
My husband had purchased a new car, and he had
So you put one plate on one car, one on the other?
to drive it home.
That's exactly what you're not supposed to do.
That was definitely a lie, and she knew it too, hence the little awkward laughter. How's it possible that it was just that one time that she drove it and she got charged with the offense? No one would really believe
How long
that.
were you driving the car?
Just that the
Oh,
time that he purchased
just that 1
it.
hour. It was just how happened that 1 hour it happened. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. All right. Inspector Quinn, just when I need you, you're not around.
Inspector Quinn is funny as always, and I do believe that Judge Caprio's judgment was fair, because if they hadn't been caught at the time that they would have carried on with it and probably wouldn't have thought to register with the insurance company.
See how good we are? It only takes us that little bit of time to find that offender.
You mean the Providence Police Department's that good?
You're on top of
Oh,
our
I
game
see.
that day, Your Honor.
Melinda, I think you want to tell your husband that he owes you $85.
I tried.
Take a look at this. A woman is charged in court with a noise violation. She's accused of playing loud music as early as 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, if she's in court, my guess is that that wasn't her first or second violation.
We having a party?
Yeah, but this actually...
What kind of a party was it?
This wasn't actually my house, so they kind of gave it to me by accident. They thought I lived there because it was my friend's house, and I was there at the party with everybody.
So there are two statements now, and I think anyone would be more inclined to want to believe the police report than her statement. She claims that she was only a guest at the party and she's not the owner of the house. But the police report that was present said otherwise.
According to the police report, police spoke to you and you said that you were hosting the welcome back party. Is that right?
No, actually, I was co-hosting with him, so yes, I was helping and I was like a part of it.
Honesty really is the best policy. She should have just been honest from the jump by saying that she co-hosted the party, which technically means that she held the party and invited people as well, but she just had to go and make it seem like she was just an innocent guest who had nothing to do with the party apart from being invited. She was trying to play smart, but obviously got caught.
It was a little disingenuous when she first came
Right,
out.
so if there's any-
If you had just been honest when you first came out and said, you know, you try to pull the technical defense, well, is that my apartment? I don't live there.
No.
You could have easily said, I co-hosted the party and I told the police that.
I really believe that with how nice of a judge Judge Caprio is, that her case might have been dismissed or the amount of the fine drastically reduced if she had just been upfront about the entire thing. It's sad, but she got what she deserved.
Got a much better disposition if you'd been honest from the beginning. Inspector Quinn made a recommendation, $100 fine or come back and have a trial.
I mean, I
Might have
could-
sat down for trial.
This episode would make you boiling mad. A man was issued a parking ticket, and it seems that was not his first time in court. His attitude and dishonesty would shock you. Let's get into it.
Were you with him the last time he was in court?
I was not, Your Honor. It was a different counselor.
Oh, I see. Okay. You want to show me the letter?
Sure.
Show it to Inspector Quinn.
Spoken like someone who continuously breaks the rules and points fingers at everyone but himself. It never fails to amaze me how people don't take accountability for their actions when it seems like the easiest thing to do.
The one sentence that strikes me is that, I'm quoting the letter, it seems tickets have become part of Mr. Holder's chronic behavior. Mr. Holder believes he is being targeted by police and therefore receiving tickets.
Is it just me, or is this guy clearly mentally disturbed? What does that have to do with anything? Well, if he's all about equal rights as he claimed, then maybe he should have followed the rules instead of breaking them and then pointing fingers. Him playing the victim is just pathetic at this point.
Because you park in areas where you are not supposed to
Ain't
park.
that every year on Martin Luther King's Day, I get a ticket.
And why do you think that is?
Why I think that?
Yes.
Because I'm all about equal rights.
That's unbelievable, and to be honest, it just goes to show what kind of a judge he is. Apparently, the man had appeared before him the last time and gave the exact same story, and the judge dismissed the case. Well, you wouldn't believe what the man did after his case was dismissed.
Dismiss it, but I gave you a break. And then you walked out of the courtroom, and just as you walked out at the back door, you turned around and gave me the finger.
That's a lie.
I know it's a lie. I have
That's
it.
a lie. I'm all about the truth. That's a lie. I would never do that.
To still have the same terrible behavior at 62 years of age as he proudly claimed is just disgusting. The judge was even willing to be lenient with him and only wanted an apology for his bad conduct. I gotta say, I don't feel bad for him at all.
I want an apology for your conduct as you were walking out of the courtroom.
I didn't do it.
You're not going to apologize.
I did not do anything like that.
Matter was set down for trial. You're coming back.
Whatever.
Take a look at this. A guy was issued a number of tickets over time, which he didn't pay. So guess what he did instead? He changed the registration plate, and after getting a number of tickets on that one too, he changed it again. Dude must have felt really smart doing that.
So it's 3 different cars. One is hers, then her husband, and then one is mine. Is all under her name.
It's going to cost her $300 for these tickets and a $100 boot fee. It's going to cost her a total.
From $1,115 to $450? That's already been drastically reduced. I guess they didn't know that, and that's why they're asking for another reduction. Also, the son is a terrible interpreter.
Talk into the mic so I can hear you. Tell her it was $1,115.
Era $1,000. But yeah, it was all my tickets because
Tell her it was $1,100. Just sit down. Sit down.
I feel kind of bad for the mom. The fact that she's at court and has to pay for the tickets is because of her son's terrible behavior. It's just pathetic for children to put their parents in more trouble after they try to do something nice for them.
So he registered the car for him so he could go to the university. And he's receiving a lot of tickets.
My sympathies are with her, but she had better straighten her son out.
She's really got a lot of work to do in making her son learn to always take accountability for his actions instead of trying to play smart and thinking he'll never get caught. Well, he did, and now she's got to pay for those tickets unless she does the right thing and makes him pay for it.
Busca un trabajo y ayudarte a pagar los tickets.
In addition to that, tell her that I wish her well.
Y que te desea lo mejor.
Okay, thank you.
Good luck.
Okay.